Okay, we are recording. Welcome to our team call. We're super stoked to have all of your beautiful faces here today. We are going to start with recognition, and then the remainder of the call, we're going to be talking about Team Cup and some strategies that you can start implementing right now, and not just things that are going to help you in a Team Cup month. So this is something that you can apply to your business immediately, and you don't have to wait until next month to start working. So we'll start with our recognition, and I know this is already outdated. I made this yesterday, but if there is someone who has higher success club than what it says and you want to drop it in the chat and celebrate them there, feel free to do that. So as of yesterday, our Success Club leaders, we have Natalie Balsamo with 14, Emmy Schneider-Green and myself with 12, Sammy Glowacki with 10, Heidi and Tara and Rebecca with 6, and then Kelsey, Alexa, Jessica, Brittany, Amber, Brittany Long, Valeria, Lauren Kinker, Lauren Avon, lots of double names, Jeanette, Michelle, Lisa, Jamie, Amanda C, Jennifer B, Lindsay Hall, and Tara Byers, all with 2. As a team total, I can't speak today, we have 108 Success Club points, which means that we have helped 54 people so far this month, which is incredible. And our Rockstar recruiters, we have our top recruiter, Emmy, with 7 coaches, Alexa and myself and Heidi and Tara, all with 3. Rebecca Connolly, oh, hold on. My numbers are kind of shifted down. I think Rebecca's got 2, if I'm correct. Yeah, 2. And then Amber, Brittany Long, Kelsey Kirkshanks, Michelle Sowers, Natalie Balsamo, Robin Robillard, Sammy Glowacki, Tara Byers, Valeria Hernandez, and Tara Rudder, all with minus Tara. Tara's got 3. All of you guys have 1, so there's a little error on this. But as of today or yesterday, we added 30 new teammates to our team this month, which is so awesome. That's more than 1 person per day that we've added so far. Our total coach count is, I cannot talk today, 503 coaches. Which, as you see, we've added 30, we've lost a few, and that's just the way of the game. But by the end of the year, we're going to double that number, and we'll have 1,000 as our big goal. And yeah, that's it. So I know there's a couple things in the chat. So who did I miss? No, I thought it was the chat. Maybe it was some other notification. Okay, well, let's get started with today's content for the call. As you should know, or maybe you don't know, maybe you just signed up and you're a brand new coach, we are having what is called a Team Cup month next month. So Team Cup month is basically something that the company puts together so that you can work closely with the coaches on your team, and you basically form little teams and rally together to earn the most Success Club points that you can. Now, typically, coaches who participate in these have their best month, and that's why I think it's super important for everyone to participate in the Team Cup next month. So let me know if you can see this. Do you see this screen still? Yeah? Okay, cool. So we're going to be talking about Team Cup and how it all works and what you can earn and why you should do it and why you are doing it, basically. So let's start with why. Reason number 1, why you should be on a Team Cup team. Coaches who participate in the Team Cup earn up to 10 times more money on an average than those who don't. So if you are making $10 a month, which I don't think anyone's only making $10 a month, but math is hard, so I'm going to stick with easy numbers. If you're making $10 a month, then instead of $10 a month, you'd be making $100 a month. If you're making $100 a month, then instead of that, you'd be making $1,000 a month. Coaches who participate in Team Cup earn up to 10 times more money on average than those who don't. And that's because Team Cup is a competition. Team Cup helps you push yourself and hit the highest Success Club point numbers you've ever hit, and then it proves to yourself that you can do that, and then you repeat that behavior. And it shows you what kind of work it takes to get to that level that you want to get at, and then you know what to do because you've done it before, so you just kind of repeat that behavior. Reason number 2, why Team Cup. You will not earn Success Club prizes if you're not on a Team Cup team in February. So if you hit Success Club or whatever, you're not going to get the prize, that goes along with it if you're not on a Team Cup team. So if you like free things, which I don't know anyone who does not like free things, I love free things, then get your butt on a Team Cup team. Reason number 3. You will create momentum in your business. And like I said, you're going to hit the highest Success Club numbers you've probably ever hit. And it's going to build that belief in yourself that you can do that over and over and over again. To be on a Team Cup team, you need to have 5 coaches, and only one of those coaches can be Star Diamond or above. You can have 2 diamonds though. So if you have a Star Diamond and a diamond and then emeralds and below, that's okay. You can have 2 diamond coaches and then like emerald, ruby, and below, and that's okay. But you cannot have 2 Star Diamond coaches on the same team. So even if you aren't currently a Star Diamond coach, let's say you're a lifetime 1 or 2 star, you are still considered a 1 or 2 star. So you have to team up with people who are either diamond or below for your team. You need to have 5 people on a team, and you will register your team at the website, which I will share in the team page. And you need to come up with a team name, the 5 of you. So once you have your team, you can do that. And why Team Cup? Because you can earn awesome stuff. So show them what they can win. Let's see. Tier 1. So if you are on a Team Cup team and you hit Success Club 5 or 6, you are going to earn yourself a Portion Fix cutting board. And I don't know about you, but I can never have enough cutting boards. Mine are always dirty, so it's always good to have another cutting board. Plus, it's like a wooden one. It's super cute. It says Ultimate Portion Fix on it, which is our new program. So you're going to want to have one of these in your kitchen. So all you have to do to earn this is be on a Team Cup team and hit Success Club, which means you're helping 3 people, and you are the lucky winner of this adorable cutting board. Okay, tier number 2. You're going to want one of these. Trust me. I have one of these for the last Team Cup that we did, and it is comfy AF. I just had it on the other day because it was so cold here. So if you are on a Team Cup team and all 5 members on your team hit Success Club, 5 minimum, you will earn this Transform 20 flannel. And it's super cute. It's super comfortable. Like, you wear it to bed. You can wear it wherever you want to wear it. But trust me, you're going to want one, because the one that I have is very similar to this. It doesn't say Transform 20 on it. So obviously I'm going to have to earn this one too. But it's so comfortable. And like I said, to get this, it's not enough if you just hit Success Club. Your whole team has to hit. So every single member on your team has to help 3 people. And then you're all going to get these really comfy flannel shirts. Got it? Make sense so far? Yeah? All right. Are you dreaming about your prizes? Tier 3 prize. All 5 team members must qualify for Success Club 10, and you will earn yourselves this really cool pop-up tent that you can bring to the beach when you go to the beach if you want to stay out of the sun. If you have kids, this would come in handy when you bring them to the beach. Maybe a dog can hang out in this little tent. But it is a pop-up shade tent for the beach. So everyone on your team must hit Success Club 10, and you're also going to get this pop-up beach tent thing. Now, the way these prizes work is if you earn this prize, you also earn the flannel, and you also earn the cutting board. So if you earn tier 3, you're going to earn 3, 2, and 1. If you earn tier 2, you're going to earn tier 2 and tier 1. And if you earn tier 1, you're just going to earn tier 1. And the really, really awesome prize is a jacket that the top 5 teams per country are going to earn. So every member of your team must earn Success Club 5, and your team has to be in the top 5 Success Club point earning teams in either the US, Canada, or the UK. So if you register your team as United States, because the person who is your team leader registers you in the US, then you would count for the US. If you are working with, if you have a coach on your team that's in the UK, you guys can register UK or US. If you have a coach in Canada, you can register in Canada. if you want to win, I wouldn't because they always win. So if you want to, if you have a coach from Canada on your team and you have people from US, you can decide if you want to register as a US team or a Canadian team. But the Canadians are beastly at the Team Cup. So if you want to increase your chances of winning, I would say register with the US. But that's just my 2 cents. You don't have to. So you're going to get these really cool jackets if you are in the top 5 Success Club point earning teams. And that's the total, team total. But it has to be, everyone on your team has to have at least Success Club 5 to even be considered for this. So everyone's hitting Success Club next month. And the grand prize, the top Team Cup team of the entire Team Cup is going to win an all expenses paid trip to Los Angeles. Santa Monica, Los Angeles. You're going to do a private workout, like the 5 of you, with 1 or 2 of the super trainers. You're going to get photos. You're going to be celebrated by corporate. You're going to get to walk through the corporate office and tour the office. And it's really awesome. And then you're also going to get your name engraved on the Team Cup, like cup thing that has like a big shaker cup on the top. It's really cool. So that is the grand prize, and everyone should be pushing for this grand prize no matter how long you've been a coach or not. It's just really awesome to just give it your all and like do your personal best. So look at what your best was and then beat your best this month. That's what I want everyone to do. I don't want you to compare yourself to somebody else's best, just like Shaun T says in Transform 20. You're not comparing your Transformer scores to somebody else's Transformer scores. You are comparing yours to yours from last week. So do that next month. Compare, your Success Club points. I want to earn X amount more than I did the month before, and set your eyes on that. And you're going to have a greater level of success, and you're going to feel better if you know, like, you're beating your best. That's literally what we're doing here. We're trying to beat our best. Maybe if you know what your highest, like your record is, your PR, try to beat that in Team Cup month. It's totally possible to do that. And I'm going to teach you guys some things to start doing now and through the month of February that's going to help you do that. So now that we know what we can win, we know all the prizes, you need to register. So if you don't have a team yet and you need a team, we have a thread in the team page of people who are looking for teams. Maybe you have some new coaches on your team and you want to work with them and help them. Maybe you have a success partner on this team you want to work with. Maybe you don't know anyone on the team and you need a team and you need friends to work with. Just put your name on that thread. I'll make sure that it's easy to find in the team page. So people who need a team can get on a team. And then once you have your team, you're going to register your team and you're going to make a team name. You need to know everyone's email, rank, coach ID. So if you're collaborating with your team, you're going to want to give the person who's registering you guys all that info so they can do that for you. And once you are registered, it's go time. The Team Cup does not start in February, although it does technically. Team Cup starts right now because the things you're doing right now are going to help you next month. So gather your team of 5, including yourself. So not 6 and 5 people, it's 5 including you. Come up with a team name, register your team, and then create a group chat. So maybe you want to do that on Facebook or Instagram, GroupMe, Voxer, just different like lists of chat apps that you can use. So decide amongst your team how you want to keep each other accountable and how you want to stay connected with each other, and pick a way of staying connected. And then you'll communicate through that app or the chat or however you decide. Maybe you want to do a group text. Maybe you all have an iPhone and you can do voice messages through group text. That works too. Just as long as you are connected with these people, I would say start now because you're going to build that momentum up now that's going to help you in February. Okay, so this is what you're going to want to do right now. This is something that I used to do every single month, and I've gotten far away from doing it, and I'm going to start like making a note to do this every month. So what you want to do, and this is going to be your homework after this call because I don't want you guys to like leave the call and like end up not doing anything, and then Team Cup month comes and like, oh, I forgot to register. Oh, I didn't do this. Like February is a wash. Like I don't want that to happen for you guys. So I want you guys to make 3 lists, and your first list is going to be, and I'll post this slide in the team page so you guys have exactly what it is. But your first list is going to be your follow-up. So these are all of the people in your network who've either told you no, or not right now, or they haven't given you an answer yet, or maybe they have a link and they haven't completed it, or maybe they're like almost there but not quite. You know, people that you're talking to. Sometimes people call this your in play list, but this would be like your follow-up list. These are people that have already been invited, that haven't signed up yet, that you need to connect with them either 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 more times before they sign up. So that's your first list. Your second list are your new contacts. These are people that you have not invited yet. These are people who would benefit from a healthy, positive change. These are people who maybe you've just met or connected with on Instagram. These are people that you're going to want to invite next month. Now, we know that a lot of times that first initial invite is not the one that creates the results. We know that the fortune's in the follow-up, which is why I want you guys to also have that follow-up list, because that's where a lot of your success is going to come from. But I equally want you to be connecting with new people so that you're not just following up with the same 20, 50, 100 people every single month and getting nowhere. So this should be a list of people who you want to help, people you want to work with, maybe people who you've connected with on Instagram, people you've been forming, people you've been connecting with and starting communication with, building a relationship with. They're going to go in the middle column. And you're probably not going to be able to fit this all on one page. You might want one piece of paper for each list, because once you start writing, you know, it's sometimes you end up thinking of more people than you thought you had. And then the last list that I want you to write is a list of your current/previous challengers and coaches. So these are people who have fallen off. This is so many typos in that one. People who have fallen off, who need to be re-engaged in a challenge group, people who are challengers that are not yet coaches, maybe coaches who have quit in the past, maybe they are ready to get started again, challengers who haven't, you know, been showing up in your challenge groups for a while. You want to have a list of those people because for a couple of reasons, those people already believe in the products. They believe in the programs. They know what they are. It doesn't take as much explanation for these kind of people. Because they've already been involved. They kind of know what it's about, and they understand the value in it. Maybe they just had to cancel for a financial reason, or maybe they had to cancel because maybe they had a baby and they're ready to come back now. Like, you need to have a list of people who have fallen off that you can re-engage and get them signed up again, because your current customers are your best customers. So it's important to have those 3 lists. And then what you're going to do, the one in the middle, the new contacts, those are the people that you're going to just start continuing to talk with, continuing to like and comment on their stuff throughout the month of January, you know, reacting to their stories, talking to them, just normal conversation stuff, but not like forced conversation. Pretend that you are best friends with them, and how would you interact with the best friend? I watch my best friend's stories, and I react to them, and I laugh, and I comment, and I respond to their stories. So start doing those things with the people that are in your middle list, so that come February, you can invite those people. And maybe they'll sign up in February, maybe they'll sign up March, April, May, but that is a good habit of getting into so that you can start forming relationships with people that are brand new, so you can be inviting new people every month. Now, your follow-ups, I would say to start following up now, but also, like, obviously if someone told you no, like 3 days ago, it's probably still going to be a no today. So just kind of use your discretion there, but just make sure that those people, you either follow up with them come February, and in the meantime, you're liking and commenting and doing those things on their posts so that they don't forget about you. And your current challengers that have fallen off, it's important to have that list and start reaching out to them towards the end of the month. Start getting them the information about the new program, Transform 20, towards the end of the month. Checking in with them, seeing how they're doing, and getting them re-enrolled in the beginning of the month in February, so you've got like some success club points right away. What I suggest doing right now is to continue messaging the people who are watching your stuff, continue to message the people who are liking your posts, continue doing all the things that you have been doing. Maybe start being really conscious about focusing on adding new people to your circle as well, because these are people that you can invite next month. But I think that having these 3 lists and getting into a habit of doing this every month could be really beneficial. I mean, I literally used to do this. I found my old notebook and I was looking through and I had to laugh because the names that are highlighted are the people that signed up. And I see here that Christy Cackle's name is highlighted in January 2016. And then all of the other names that are highlighted on that list are gone. Every single one. None of them are coaches anymore. None of them are doing anything anymore. Just Christy. She's the only one that stuck it out. So what I like literally just discovered this book and I was like, wow, this is super eye-opening. Like a lot of these people I haven't talked to in a while. And I literally have lists and lists and lists of like people's names, this whole book. So what I'm going to do and what I started to do is I made my list and I did, okay, this is my list of people that I'm talking to now that I'm going to follow up with, my know for nows. Then I have a list of new people I want to invite that I'm connecting with. My third list that I haven't quite gotten many on is people who I haven't invited in a very long time that I need to re-invite. And then I have my other list of current coaches and challengers who have fallen off. So maybe you have that fourth list as well. If you've been coaching for as long as I have, or even like over a year or so, you probably have one of like people you haven't invited in like a year. So it's good to go back and make a list of those people too, so that you can have a list of people to work from. Does that make sense? Does that make it easier and more manageable, you feel, to tackle the end of this month and the beginning of next? 3 like specific lists, yeah? Okay. And I wanted to just end with a couple little tips for you. And then if you guys have any questions or anyone else on the call wants to share their Team Cup experience, if you've been in a Team Cup before, you can unmute yourself and do so. But the first thing I wanted to say is success in this business is not about like those big, giant, crazy, grand actions. It's really about focusing on doing the little things every day consistently. And I know you don't want to hear it because you hear it so many times, but seriously, guys, like time and consistency times intensity, or plus intensity multiplied by belief is what's going to create success. I put that on the banner of the team page because it's so important to understand that. It's the little things that you're doing every day or not doing every day that will either create success for you or not. Also, something you can start doing that's so easy, that's so little, that takes like 2 seconds or maybe a little more than that, but not longer than like 5 minutes, is to add 5 to 10 new friends or contacts on social media. Just go to their account, ask a question, engage, show interest. This is what you're going to be doing with that list of people who are in the middle, people you want to invite that maybe you are building a relationship with first and you don't, like they're not watching your stuff, they're not commenting on your stuff, but you want them to. So you're going to start liking their stuff and commenting on their stuff so that they engage on yours. You also want to make sure you're being more interested in them than trying to be interesting. So instead of trying to talk about what you're doing and talking about like this program that you're doing and stuff, like instead of leading with that, ask them about themselves. Ask them, like, what is it that you do for work? Like, ask them questions and engage with them so that they know that you actually care. You also want to be posting daily and adding value, not just posting just to post, but posting something of value, whether that's in your stories or on your newsfeed or both, or I guess, I don't know what it's called on Instagram, your feed, I guess, I don't know. But you really want to up this, especially right before the Team Cup, because the work you're doing now is going to help you in February. So make sure you're showing up consistently now. And then you're going to follow up with people even when you don't want to, because a lot of times the follow-ups are where you're going to get success club points from. I signed up 3 people yesterday, and all 3 of them came from follow-ups. So it's not usually the invite, it's usually the follow-up, or it's usually that person that you've been following up with that reaches back out to you and is like, I'm ready now. Thanks for following up with me. Like, that is why it's so important. You may not see it right now, but you will. And you have to be brave enough to reach out daily, even if it's outside of your comfort zone. Something that I'm working on this year, and I know a lot of you are as well, is stepping outside of your comfy box, stepping outside of your comfort zone, doing things that scare you, because success is on the other side of that fear. And Team Cup month is not a time to hold back anything. Like, I want to see like everyone ranked advancing, everyone hitting Success Club, everyone's team like kicking ass in February. And the only way that's going to happen is, number one, if we believe that we can. And just one person's belief in the whole team is not enough for the whole team to have success. Everyone needs to believe in themselves and believe in the entire team. But also, like, this is the month where, like, maybe you've been stagnant in your business. This is a month that you can turn it around. You can change it. You have the power to do that. And Team Cup is just another, an added bonus that this is going on right now. And you get to work with other coaches. You get to communicate with other coaches on the team. And I feel like this isn't something that we should just do during a Team Cup month. I feel like every month we should be like this, but just specifically strategic-wise for a Team Cup month, I think it's extra, extra important to be adding value, showing up more so than ever, doing your vitals even when you don't want to, and just being that positive light on social media and not being afraid to reach out to people. I have invited more people this week that I have been so afraid to invite for like years, and I didn't die. So you guys aren't going to die either. Like maybe some of them say no. Some of them actually were like, sure, I'd love to check out the information. One of them signed up, so you never know. You just have to go for the ask, because if you don't ask, the answer is always going to be no. Always. So that's all I had for Team Cup and all that stuff. There we go. Does anyone have any questions or anything? I know it was a super short call, but I don't feel like it needed to be anything like too long to just get that point across. So any questions from anyone about anything? No? Who is on a Team Cup team already? Who has a team? Who has a team? Who does not have a team? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Team. Christy, Alexa, Lindsay, Kelsey, and Amber. That would work if you guys want to be a team.
I have Molly too.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, you could take some of them, and then I'm sure there's another group of people who need a couple other coaches too. But that would have been perfect. But that, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter who you're teaming up with. What matters is that, you're encouraging each other, you're working together. You could be brand new and working with a coach who's been around for 3 years. And honestly, I encourage that. I encourage new coaches to work with coaches who are a little more seasoned, and more seasoned coaches to reach down to those coaches who, maybe need a little push, maybe need a little boost in their business. So just make sure that everyone's on a team. So if you have new coaches, make sure they get on a team. If they don't have a team, like put them on your team, like work with them. This is like, it's a great time to mentor your coaches too at the same time. So.